Hey everybody, call me Félix, and I swear to you I won't recite an obscure poem right now, but I will point you to an obscure poem by an obscure poet for your reading pleasure. The poem is called Symphony of November by a Polish-born French poet, Oskar Miłosz, which is basically about a person who died and doesn't know that he has died, and that the afterlife is basically the life he's been living now, with not even the slightest change to give him the sense something happened to him. Well, after part of me took a tumble at the Powai sand dunes, waking life feels very much the same, but I'm not sure if I'm transmitting this video from the land of the dead, the place of dead roads, or whatever bardo or alternate universe I'm floating around now. All I know is that night I went on to foodie heaven at Red 8 inside the Fort Ilocandia Hotel in Laoag, Ilocos Norte, way up north in the Philippines. But first, let's recap the epic day that was Angelo's 20th birthday celebration. We started the day with a quick lunch, a detour to a taste of Thailand, via a stall southwest of Laoag city center, Tuk Tuk, for some tasty, authentic Thai food. The Tom Yum Goong and Pad Thai were particularly redolent of the food that I had in my past experiences traveling around Thailand, and it was a very nice surprise to find such satisfying Thai food in these parts. That afternoon, we spent some time admiring Powai Lake before our 4x4 sand dunes adventure just west in Suba, Powai. We all had a blast at the sand dunes one way or another, as Angelo, Warren, and JP enjoyed sandboarding, and photo ops abound, whereas I got the GoPro sandblasted off my head. But nothing to worry, as I got the GoPro back unscathed. We continued our epic day only a 10-minute drive north to the luxurious Fort Ilocandia Hotel and Resort, as we first took a dip by the adjacent beach. Angelo and Warren, landlocked Pit Dig born and bred boys through and through, delighted in this once-in-a-blue moon time they got to swim in the sea, while we all took in the sunset, a prelude to a Chinese fine dining feast at Fort Ilocandia. The Red 8 restaurant within the hotel is renowned as a special occasion place, with a vast menu of dishes set to satisfy the most discerning Chinese food aficionados. Even some of the ingredients, including the duck, are sourced from Hong Kong and mainland China. Well, all that jazz sounds well and good, but did the food at Red 8 meet the hype? Here's how that all went down. Warren, you're making too much noise. It's a library. It's a library where people eat in. It's not like Chinese restaurants that I'm used to.
Yeah.
I mean, Chinese restaurants are...
music, right?
No. Chinese restaurants are loud. I mean, it's like noisy. Like the
They
people
love it.
are noisy.
Yeah.
No, people are noisy.
Like that.
This is a
Very solemn.
very resigned.
Get ready for us.
Even
We're gonna get noisy.
Even the people in the painting here are more lively than here. You know, since we've been here a bit, you can hear the volume level kind of creep up a little bit when we came in. I think it's because of us.
Yeah, because a while ago, this is what I heard. Yeah.
Okay, so a few things I don't like here. Okay, so I didn't know that at 8 o'clock this restaurant closes. And then the last order's at 7:30. We booked for 6:30 our reservation. So then they come up and say, oh, the last order's at 7:30. It's 7 o'clock. We gotta rush. We just want to drink some beer for a bit. And then look at the menu and relax. I think they meant last order of food, Dad. So I don't like that it's rushed like that. The other thing is, until we came in, this place was a library. I don't like places where, Chinese restaurants, they gotta be noisy. They gotta be boisterous. I like Chinese restaurants that are like that.
Like in San Francisco, Chinatown.
Yeah, exactly. Just like back home.
And that's kind of like it gives you that want to eat more whenever it's like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's too relaxed. Oh, Angelo doesn't drink beer, so I'm gonna have his beer.
Yeah.
Oh, I have this beer too. I got 3. Huzzah! And you know what? After a long day of sand duning and Powai Lake and all that other stuff and beach
Jones Adventure.
and swimming, you did a lot of swimming today.
Fort Ilocandia.
You were like Karate Kid out there, up on the beach.
Yeah, what was up with that?
He was gonna do the pose too of like the Karate Kid
We're gonna
pose.
toast to your birthday again, Angelo, since you don't drink, but I'll drink for you.
We'll drink for you, Angelo. Don't worry about it. Cheers, buddy. Cheers, Angelo. 2-0.
This is you, Don.
You know, guys, if you ever wondered what Warren does for me behind the scenes, he takes pictures of menus of places that I would like to return to. Because poor Warren, you know, I told him, reserve us a roasted duck. Unfortunately, they have different kinds of roasted duck, and they didn't mean the Peking duck, so I had to be more specific next time. So, what we'll do next time, if this place is really good, is to reserve ahead in advance of our roasted Peking duck and our suckling pig. Ooh, these are pretty good servings too, I must say. Ooh, seafood hot pot. Looks like pancit canton. Ooh, yang chow fried rice. Oh, it's fried chicken and lemon. Wow. These sizes look good, I must say. Pretty good. Hot prawn salad. Oh, it's almost like honey walnut prawns.
Yes, that's what I thought it was.
Okay, I've never had fish lip soup in my life.
So is this what it is?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So fish lip soup, it kind of looks like hot and sour soup, but it's made with dried fish lips, I think. And it smells a little bit like mushroom and chicken soup to me. But I'll give it a whirl. Just drink it out of the bowl.
Wow. Amazing. That's good.
It basically has like straw mushrooms. I love straw mushrooms in that. A slight fishy note, but nothing like crazy.
Oh my
Just
God, it's good.
slightly so. It is good, huh? It's very like earthy, but very earthy and subtle though. Very refined.
Now, where are the fish lips? How can you tell what's what?
I don't know, but it's a slight, like dry fishy flavor. Very slight though. It's so refined.
Yeah.
It just basically has like the texture of hot and sour soup, just slightly starchy, like cornstarch. There's some mushroom, like a lot of mushroomy essence too.
Earthy without tasting gamey, I guess, right? You know how fish can taste fishy and nasty? It's very clean.
It's very
Earthy and
clean. You mean don't have a spoon from that at all? It's just forks? Oh, yeah. I just slurped this up.
There. Go ahead.
It feels luxurious. Just so refined.
You want more roasted? You don't want?
Oh wow, let's make some good pictures.
Oh, that is a big duck, Arnie.
That is a full duck. You didn't get cheated. Although this is not Peking duck. It's not. Because Peking duck is a different sort of preparation. Oh man, what around? This is a real banquet, guys. I mean, the portions are nice, I have to say.
Looks delicious.
Looks delicious, yeah. Okay. Let's move that beer aside. Let's plate some food, yeah? This is the yang chow fried rice. Put some fried rice in there. Fried rice. There's some string beans with a lot of ground pork too. Looks good. And there's a little bit of chili in there too. That looks nice. Gotta add some vegetables, of course, on our plate just to balance things out. Ooh, this is some fried noodles with seafood.
What are you, this one?
Looks beautiful. They said basically it's like pancit canton. Look at that. There's a lot of fish and shrimp. Oh. We're just gonna add everything here and then just decipher it all later, shall we?
Angelo's birthday.
This is grand, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Happy birthday.
Oh, sorry. Oh, this is some seafood hot pot with some fish, looks like.
Take out this first.
Thank you. And then some shiitake mushroom here. Looks so good. Looks really, really good.
Okay, quickly. Sure.
This is some fried chicken with some lemon. I think it's gonna infuse with lemon. And I think all I need to do, I'm gonna put that there. I'll just get one piece. It smells so good. You can smell like chicken and there's a seasoning there. We already got our yang chow. Let's get some hot prawn salad. This looks like honey walnut prawns. You can smell the prawns too. So good. It's like some lemon sauce. And now, the main event.
Oh, that?
We must get some of our roasted duck.
Fish lips. Yung labi ng isda. Weird, no?
An extra beer, of course, because there's a lot of food. Let's put some... Wow, that hoisin sauce looks like jam. Look at that tears.
Oh, that's a big pork.
Huh?
That's the baked pork?
Ooh, that's baked pork. Ooh. Sounds fantastic. I think that's all the food we got. We got to wound up getting a lot of food, everyone. I didn't think that we would. And some pet chai with garlic. Ah. I think we ordered everything that we could possibly get. Starch, meat, vegetables, seafood.
You sure?
I think let's just finish this up, this fish lip soup, yeah? I'm getting a little more of that dried fish flavor, but it's nothing, it's just umami that's so pleasant. Texture of the soup just feels like hot and sour soup without the spice, without the sourness at all. Just nice straw earthiness from straw mushrooms. There's a nice delicate flavor. Okay. I didn't get a fork, unfortunately.
It's here.
Okay.
It's hiding. Duck is really, really big ducks.
Yeah, we got a ton of food. Wow, this is better that you got a ton of food than you don't. So, because typically here they say, oh, it serves 4 to 6 people, but you know, for us, like especially Dad and me, 4 to 6 means like 1 to 2, mean between me and Dad. Here's some fried chicken, lemon fried chicken. You don't want like a batter in that. I think you need to put some. I think you have to put some sauce on it, actually.
Which one?
This fried chicken, I think.
Oh yeah, I did that.
You gotta put some sauce, I think. Really add something. It's kind of a bit plain, but it's just a lot of batter. So I think... what kind of sauce we've got here? Okay. It's a bit of like citrusy sweetness. I wouldn't call it orange or lemon, because it feels pretty refined. I think it is lemon. But again, very refined, not too sour, not too sweet. Those feel quite nice. You need that sauce though. Let's have some of that hot prawn salad, which looks like to me honey walnut prawns. So that's what I think the taste will be like. It's a little zestier than I thought too. Like a little of acidity. Not too sweet, nicely fried. I like it. I like that too. Prawn's nice and firm too. That batter's good too, well seasoned.
That hot prawn salad sounded weird to begin with because like a fruit salad.
I thought it was gonna be honey walnut prawns.
Yeah, me too. But I mean, it works.
It works. There's a nice zestiness too that's refreshing about it that I like.
I'm surprised about the beans.
Beans?
There's no disaster here.
The beans here don't look like they're dry fried. So this look like plain green. Those beans are nice and crisp. They're not dry fried. You know how dry frying will kind of brown the beans a little too much and add a little more of meatiness and such? Not here. It's got a nice crunch and it's fresh. I like it.
The Peking duck.
I think it's roasted duck, not Peking duck, Dad. And we got a full duck too.
Oh, this is local duck?
This is full duck. Yeah, I guess it's roasted duck.
What do you mean by full duck?
I don't know what I mean by full duck. Okay. That's what I grabbed next. So here's that duck. And this is the item that JP says is really good.
Can we ask? Is the duck local?
No sir, Hong Kong siya. Ay, Hong Kong duck.
Hong Kong duck. Oh, that's why it's so good. Malaki. It's big.
And now, JP asked the question, is this Philippine sourced duck? No, it comes from Hong Kong. Now, this is not Peking duck, so I can't really compare because Peking duck has that extra preparation with the skin was like crispy and such, but you got some nice clove flavor running through it. It's not overly saucy. I think it's really refined. I think I need to get another piece that's less lean. To really say so. Oh, where am I? Oh, I'm on the noodles now. This is the fish that came from the noodle. The fish is a little more robust. I'm thinking out of white fish that they usually get. You usually get at your gourmet Chinese restaurant. But it's that nice suppleness that you get from a Chinese preparation of fish fillet. And I think this is the seafood hot pot here. There's a big hunky piece of fish again. Not fried, but so it had been braised in that hot pot. And some mushroom. Mushrooms lend a nice meatiness too, like steak. And this is the baked pork, I think, that the waiter had said, "Oh, there's a lot of garlic." Yeah, this is what they call baked pork. Looks like it's been fried. But it's practically like salt and pepper pork chop or ribs, I think. I think you should get a lot of garlic and onion. Ooh. I'm gonna attack that big hunk of pork. A lot of garlic and onion. Got some rich pork fat there. Just a nice light batter.
Yeah, but it's green beans.
Nicely seasoned with garlic. Profuse with garlic. I think so far, as much as all these other dishes are so good, I think early, I'd say the pork is the best thing. What?
The pork is the best one? Oh yeah?
But that's just my premature first opinion.
I really like the prawns
Yeah.
and the duck. The duck you have to put the sauce on or else it doesn't taste quite right.
Right. And that hoisin sauce is like jam too.
Yeah.
Like thick like jam. This is the Taiwanese pad thai with garlic. I did not try this yet. Gotta get your greens in you. I think we got a nice well-balanced meal, I would say. But some vegetables. Pad thai just has enough garlic and enough of the, especially it's been caramelized too, with a slightly sweet soy sauce. But it doesn't override the pad thai at all. It's very fresh. R2 is good. And that just stimulated my appetite. And the fried rice is nice and light too, and it's not suffused with too much of it doesn't feel condensed like some fried rice does when you put a little too much broth. That was good too. I think I'm gonna go around and basically taste everything and really see what really jumps out after 2 tastings of it. Alright, back in a bit. Having a second go at that roasted duck. Again, it's not Peking duck, so basically a lot of those like star anise, cloves, really suffuse into the flesh really well. But I think you really need that hoisin sauce, like that thick hoisin jam, to really lift the flavors up.
Yeah, agreed. Totally agreed with that one.
But yeah, this is good, solid roasted duck too. And one thing I'm noticing here, all the food here is not overly greasy, so this is really fine dining Chinese food. Everything's nicely refined, restrained, and such. I think we've come back to our library voices again. I think because we're enjoying the food so much too, and because I think we need more beer.
This is your first time eating real Chinese food?
Yeah,
What do you think?
What do you think of Britain?
That's good.
it's perfect.
It's freaking good. Don't lie.
It's perfect. Ooh. Those noodles like more like pancit. Have a little chew. But one thing I like though is it's not too saucy, because that's what bothers me so much about pancit. Is if it's overly saucy in general, doesn't work for me. But it's not slap. But this one goes down smooth and it's good. And I think because I put some green beans and garlic and roasted pork, it tastes garlicky too. I think I'll have this fried piece, this extra fried piece of fried chicken. I'm gonna be a savage about this and then just dip it in this honey sauce, or lemon sauce here. It's a sugary lemon sauce. There we go. I think that's the bite. I think the batter could be a little less thick, to be honest with you. The lemon sauce is nicely refined. It's a little, has a little sugary note though. And I think that's the only nitpick I really have so far on the food. Let me try some more. I think we were down to tofu and mushroom. Don't mind me, I love tofu because it soaks up all that sauce when it's all the cooking. So you get that seafood, mushroom, cabbage. You're full already? Ay, ay, ay.
You heard me?
Yes. Even we're in the library now.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the tofu will eat up all that seafood and sauce so well. Try it out. That tofu's got the nice texture too. Just enough firmness. Just enough firmness and then just usually silky smooth. And blends well with the aromatics too. Of the cabbage and vegetables and mushroom and the seafood. Warren, you look dazed. It looks like you're tapping out too. Just like
It's full already. No,
JP.
don't say that. Don't say that, my friend. Oh.
Don't say that, my friend.
Fighting. I'm still fighting.
I'm surprised about the duck.
You're surprised about the duck.
Yeah, because it's. I can't believe one duck could feed 10 people, but this one can. Look how much is left.
Yeah, I'm surprised at the portion. The portions are really good.
Yeah.
Here. I mean, a big plus to the portion sizes. I mean, I didn't think. I thought we were gonna have some inky dinky sort of portion sizes, but this is a banquet size. I mean, for small. This is for the 6 of us, really 5 of us, teenage readers.
In the beginning, we were laughing, right? Because American appetites, Filipino versus Filipino, they're right about it. Mm-hmm. It's huge. Look at this. Duck is like, we've only done 1/4 damage to it.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Yeah, guys.
Unless Angelo's not eating duck.
Unless we got tons of leftovers for tomorrow. Whoa, Chinese leftovers.
New Year leftover.
There's nothing for me really to nitpick around here. All the dishes are really good. I'm thinking I'm gonna have a go around at the prawns and the pork again.
The prawns are good.
The prawns are good.
Seriously, really delicious.
They're so good.
That's brown?
Yes, Dad, there's prawns. Hot prawn salad. They say this is a specialty.
With walnuts would be perfect, huh?
With walnuts would be even better.
Yeah.
But I do like that it's not too overly sweet, though. So I welcome that. Lots of garlic and pork. Ooh, yes. Anything with extra garlic is good. Extra fried garlic. So I did say the first go around, I really love the fried baked pork. Let's see if I'm right on that. I really love that baked pork, especially with so much garlic and onion.
So you like the pork?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Okay, I'm okay with it. I don't think it's the best thing here, but everything is really good.
Yeah, you can make a case for anything. That's
Yeah,
just the
you
thing.
really can. That's the truth. Because even the bok choy, which
Even the vegetables are awesome.
oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Because they're
even the bok choy,
juicy,
like,
they're
I'm
not too
really into that.
overly sauced. It's everything is
Spiced
just so refined. That's what I like about it. It's just like not greasy.
Attention to detail with the flavors.
Yes.
So
we were pretty harsh on the outset about everything,
well,
but you know what?
You know what? The service is a little bit hard. You know why? Because they're understaffed. So now I can realize that.
Yeah.
But making a reservation at 6:30, they should have told us 7:30 would be the cutoff. And so, of course, you're coming in thinking, okay, what's going on with this? But the food, the taste, Attention to detail and quality. Delicious.
It's really spot on.
Save the service. So I'm not saying that the service is bad, but they're just understaffed.
And the quality of food is still really good, despite the fact of all those other obstacles. And the duck's still from Hong Kong. That's amazing. So, guys, I'm impressed by the food. It's really good. Worth coming back again, I think.
Ready?
Just to
Definitely thumbs up.
just to reserve some suckling pig, I think, and some Peking duck. I think Warren will know next time. Make sure we get some Peking duck. Warren is still fighting. I love it.
I love that.
Birthday boy.
Hello.
Hello.
How do you think? What do you think about the food?
It's good. All good.
All good. This is his first real Chinese food experience too.
Different? What do you think?
It's the.
Does it taste like Filipino food?
No.
No, it's different, no?
It's different.
But it's good.
Here, different. Different.
Even the fried rice is different.
The fried
The
rice
fried
is so
rice is
meaty with like the
different.
shrimp.
What do you-
MSG. MSG.
Warren, that's not a bad thing. I'm just saying.
Yes, I'm just kidding.
You say that if it's a bad thing. Come on. What do you think magic syrup is full of?
Syrupness.
With
Oh.
extra milk.
Syrupness of a certain kind, let's say. A certain salt that you don't really know, you know? A less common kind of salt than you would think. But even the fried rice, Angelo,
It's good.
Why is it
it's,
good?
it's different from any fried rice you've ever had, right?
Different from any fried rice I had.
Oh, but because there's so
Oh,
much
but
stuff in it.
How about the pancit?
Thailand fried rice. The pancit also is different
Why,
because
how does it taste like?
different from
Regular?
Filipino pancit.
Ooh, look how long that is.
Ooh, long life.
Long life for dad again.
Because there's a lot of different
Ricardo?
ricotta.
A lot of
How's
different
it taste?
ingredients.
Does it taste like pancit?
Yeah, of course.
It does taste like pancit?
But what makes it different?
There's a lot more stuff in it,
There's
is
a
what
lot
you're saying.
more
There's a lot more stuff
I
in
don't
there.
believe that. I believe it doesn't taste like pancit.
Can
Let
I
me
check
try
this
it.
one?
I'm gonna try it too.
Try,
Now that you're
try
saying
some of them noodles, Warren. Let me know what you think.
I'm professional reviewer of food.
Oh boy.
Never mind. This is PG. What?
What?
Drop?
When I put in my mouth, the water is good too. I taste a
The water is good too. Nice.
I taste a red pepper and then carrots. And then again I put it.
How is that different from regular pancit, like canton?
And then again, I put it.
I know it. They're secrets. They put oyster sauce.
Mmm.
Yeah.
Huh?
Because
But so do other people making pancit canton. What did you say?
You know what it is? I believe. I think they put oil. They put oil. They fry the noodles in oil after it's already been. That's why it tastes good.
And the wok. Wok hay. Although you don't really get too much of the wok hay, to be honest, with the noodles, because they have like that little signature char that you know that's been wok
Yes,
charred.
you're right.
There's not really the taste of the wok that's there.
I'm not a fan of the noodles, but it's really good.
It's really good. It's better than canton.
Yeah. If you picked up.
And it still retains like the silky smoothness I
Green
like
beans
from.
surprised me.
You like the green beans and pork?
I didn't. I was. It's bean curd. I think it's like fermented bean curd with the green beans.
Oh, you mean the seafood?
this one.
Right?
fine.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
You thought they were dry fried, right?
I just thought it was just a regular whatever. That's side dish. Wow, that's really good. Why? Because they half cooked the beans.
Yeah. And they
Makes
retain the
such a
freshness. Yeah.
difference. Huge difference.
And they didn't have to dry fry it either, right?
Yeah.
To add extra savoriness, it's all about the green beans. And they put enough ground pork in there to add, a little bit of substantialness to it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, there's last prawns. I think that's the one to go. The last prawn to go. So JP really loves that hot prawn salad. I love it too. I think I like everything that's here. At the very
You said there was
least.
some wasabi in that. Oh no, there's a different one. Yeah.
That was the different fried chicken
Yeah, but
prep.
do you think this, if you put a little bit of wasabi in there, would be good?
With the
I
fried
think-
chicken?
No, that. With the mayonnaise, whatever. I think it might be alright.
It would be okay. But I think it's good as it is.
I might give it some depth.
Yeah. But I think maybe like because it's so similar to honey walnut shrimp, and then you put like a little bit of pineapple in there, add a little sweetness. But I like that the sweetness kind of knows its place. The tofu looks like it's almost done. Now let's put a dagger through that too.
Put it to bed.
Put it to bed. Yeah, it's so delicious. And they said this was like ridiculously nice portions. I didn't really expect this because even in Chinese restaurants in the States, they skimp on the portions.
Yeah.
Like small portions. But look at even like the pet chai here. That's big.
Oh, I know. That's huge, actually.
Just that alone. Everything is just big. So it's so surprising. You would find something with so much.
I mean, this has been a top-rated restaurant, so yeah, not surprising that they're not going to, pull out all guns.
This is a special occasion restaurant here in Ilocos Norte. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, the food is awesome.
And as much as we ordered with one cook, props to him. He didn't take that long. Or maybe we were having a good time. We thought
I drank so much beer.
Maybe. The sauce.
Oh my goodness, it's 8:13, everyone. There's nobody else here.
Ghost town.
It's a ghost town. I mean, this hotel's been freaky as far as like hardly anybody here. Getting the start, there's no buzz. And then look at here, we're all fanned out and we're the only ones eating here. Watched by these people too on the wall.
The blonde girl.
It's freaky.
What are you gonna do? Ask her out or no?
Last diners dining at the Overlook Hotel, the Red 8 restaurant at the Fort Ilocandia Hotel, we walked out with plenty of leftovers, happily stuffed stomachs, intact, and 8,275 pesos less off our person, about 165 US dollars lighter, and we found our way out of the maze back home to Pit Dig. Overall, our dining experience at Red 8 was excellent. We found the service inattentive at first, as it took several minutes to be presented with a menu, and it was difficult to flag a waiter initially. But it's understandable they were understaffed with bigger tables to serve. Once we put in our orders for drinks, service was top-notch, and the food did not disappoint its lofty reputation. All the dishes we ordered were delicious with very little to nitpick. To me, the baked pork with a ton of fried garlic and scallion was the best dish of the night, as it was hearty and elegant. Luscious pork belly with a generous fat-to-meat ratio suffused with the aromatics. The fish lip soup felt luxurious with a nice mouthfeel and a refined umami taste, mainly of mushroom with a subtle dried fish lip saltiness to boot. The hot prawn salad tasted like really well-made honey walnut shrimp, perfectly battered prawns with a well-balanced honey mayonnaise sauce. The vegetable dishes, as in the green beans with ground pork and the Taiwanese pet chai with garlic, were a treat. Juicy, snappy vegetables with the right amount of accoutrements, accenting the quality of the greens. The roast duck was also flavorful, with plenty of 5-spice and clove running through it, but needed the hoisin jam to complete it. Even the yang chow fried rice and noodles were good, and even better the next day with all that leftover fried garlic and scallion from the baked pork on top. Just the thought of it makes me hungry, and hungrier to go back to Red 8 to try their Peking duck, dim sum, fresh seafood, and if they have it, suckling pig. Just have to be very specific with Warren next time to reserve those dishes. So, that's something to look forward to, and there's plenty more to look forward to on our food and travel adventures. It's a good time to subscribe, as we have plenty more of these adventures to share. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, as that helps a lot too. And until next time, keep cool but care, and remember, the Empire never ended.